Hello everyone, this is Unit 9, When Are You Flying? The slides have been prepared by me, Assistant Professor Dr. Rana Hamid Al-Bahrani, and Assistant Professor Jinan Ahmed. In this lesson, you will learn 5 things. First of all, I put some dialogues for you just to focus on certain expressions, to learn new vocabularies, and these dialogues will help you when you write your own dialogue. So you don't have to learn any of these dialogues by heart, but try to learn some of the vocabularies mentioned here and there. So I'm gonna read the first dialogue for you, and the second, the third will be for you. Here. Could you help me make a plane reservation? I would be happy to help you. Where do you plan on going? See, this is a question as used, if you want to ask somebody about when are you flying? When do you plan on going? Plan on going, okay? I'm going to go to Hawaii. For that destination, you may leave from Los Angeles or Burbank Airport. Which would you prefer? Which would you prefer? I think that I would rather. So instead of saying would you prefer, you say I prefer, or you say I would rather leave from Los Angeles Airport. Would you prefer a morning or afternoon departure? I need to leave in the morning. Fine. On your return flight, when you be back, do you have a preference as to morning or afternoon? Supposed to be a question. I would prefer to return in the afternoon. I have booked you on your flight at a great rate. Here are your tickets. So here I want you to focus on the things mentioned or highlighted in yellow, and what in orange. Destination, I would rather, which do you prefer, etc. In the second dialogue, I will leave it for you, but just here focus on what's your destination. When are you flying? Here in the first, we have what? Where do you plan on going? Here, what's your destination? Here, would you prefer to leave for Los Angeles or Burbank? Say Burbank Airport would be best. Will be the best for me. It's supposed to be the best for me. Would be the best for me. You can leave in the morning or afternoon. Do you have a preference? Do you prefer? You say, for instance, I can only take a flight that leaves in the afternoon. Would you prefer? So do you have any preferences? This is one way. Would you prefer morning or afternoon, etc. So try to focus on these expressions. Now in dialogue 3, where are you traveling to on your trip? Again, where are you flying? Where are you traveling? Or what's your destination, or where do you plan on going? See, we have different. I'll be vacationing in Oregon. Vacationing. See, have an option of departure. You have an option of departure from Los Angeles, or so do you have an option for your departure from that place, or which one do you prefer? What is your preference? What's your preference? Here, that would be the best choice, and you mention, of course, the choice. Does it matter to you if you leave in the morning or afternoon? I can leave at either time, so which means both work. Here would work for me. Both work for me. Both would work for me. So I'll put you on a morning flight. Is a morning or afternoon return flight preferable to you, suitable for you? See, I want you to focus on these expressions so that when you write your own dialogue, you will use such expressions. So we finish with the first part of this lesson, which is the dialogue. Now I put for you some questions. These questions you don't need, shouldn't, or you don't need to learn them by heart, but try to, read them so that when I ask you to write your own dialogue, you will try to get benefit of some of the questions. Sometimes if I ask you, for instance, try to develop a conversation about specific topic, you say, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to ask. So here I put some examples, some questions you might use when you develop your own dialogue. Have you ever been abroad? Where have you been? Are you planning or on going anywhere for your next vacation? If yes, where? Who with? How long will you stay? So These are, let's say, samples of some questions. Again, here, are you afraid of going abroad alone? Could you live in another country for the rest of your life? Describe the most interesting person you met. On one of your travels. What was your best trip? What was your worst trip? Did your class in high school go on a trip together? If yes, where did you go? How long did you stay? How did you get there? See, here also we have another bunch of questions. Do you have a driver's license? Do you like to travel with children? Why and why not? Do you like to travel with your mother? Do you prefer summer vacations or winter? Do you prefer to travel? Alone or in a group? Okay. Do you prefer to travel by train, bus, plane? Okay. Ship? Do you prefer traveling? See, prefer takes two types of verbs, either with to or with ing. Do you prefer traveling by car? However, have you ever been in a difficult situation while traveling? Have you ever been on an airplane? How many times? If yes, of course, you say how many times. What airline? Sorry, have you flown with? Again, here also we have some other, let's say, have you ever been to a foreign country? Been to a foreign, been to. This expression means that you traveled and be back. Okay, been to. Have you ever gotten lost while traveling? Have you ever hitchhiked? If so, how many times? Have you ever taken a package tour? Okay, so we have so many questions. How many countries have you been to, etc. Now we have another set of questions. How many times have you traveled abroad? How much luggage do you usually carry? If you travel to South Africa, what countries would you like to visit, etc. Okay, so here also we have some questions. If you like, what countries do you like to visit? What countries would you most like to visit, or would you not like to visit? Do you most want to visit? So we have so many, let's say, questions you can use when you develop your own. Okay. What languages can you speak? What place do you want to visit someday? Here, when I say someday, it means that inshallah in the future, you are sure that in the future you will do it. If I say one day, it means it will not happen. But I say someday, which means that I'm sure it will happen. Okay, so again, I want you to use these questions when you develop your own dialogue. Okay. Now, we have now some vocabularies: depart, itinerary, the ticket itself, destination, booking number, cancel, upgrade, family name, ticket class, previous tickets, budget economy, normal economy, flight number, departure time, arrival time, new ticket, extra to pay, deposit, rand means what? 100 cents, cycled up, okay, seasick, and Venezuela. Here, when you read flight number, pay attention to this. When you read a flight number, okay, you have to say each individual number separately. Do not say the number as a total. So you say SAA 235. SAA 235. Okay. Now we have what? We have another, let's say, slides. And this is the second. So we finish with the dialogues. We finish with the questions. Okay. We have taken what some travel vocabularies, number 3, and now we have what? Now we have linking words, reasons. Okay. Because of. We have because and we have becauses. What is the difference between these two? After because of comes what? Noun. After because comes what? One full sentence. Subject plus verb plus complement, whatever. It depends on the type of a question. So the game was cancelled because of the rain. Of the rain. The rain here, the rain is noun, so here we have noun phrase. The game was cancelled because it was raining. It was raining. So subject verb. Okay, so usually in spoken English and in mainstream language, they say cause to, I mean, just because they are quick to sound, let's say, smooth, natural, spontaneous, whatever. Okay, so here is with the difference between because of and because. Because after because comes what? One whole sentence, subject plus verb plus complement, whatever. After because of, we have what? We have noun. Now. So here after, if you just pay attention to because, here we have because of the rain. So this is the reason. Because it was raining. After because and because of, we have what? We have reason. Reason. Now, here we have what? So. So is more informal and more commonly used in spoken English. We were hungry. This is the reason. So we stopped at a cafe for a snack. Okay, we stopped at a cafe. Here we have what? We have the reason comes before so. The reason comes before so, and the situation after. Okay, but in because and because of, we have the situation. The game was cancelled. Here we have situation, and after because of, we have what we have reason. The game was cancelled. This is the situation. Why it cancelled? Because it was raining, and then we have reason. But with so, we have what? We have reason, and then we have what? After so comes what? Comes the situation. So we stopped at a cafe for a snack. Here we have, this is the fifth type that you have to know as far as this unit is concerned. How to make questions, okay? How to ask someone politely or impolitely. So here, there are different ways of asking for something. We usually ask for something in a polite and indirect way. For example, using can, could, would you mind, if, etc. Can I have the salt? See, I told you one day, I mean previously, if you do not use can, if you want to sound polite, try to use could instead of can, because if you use it in a present form, it will be what? Less polite. Okay, so here it is what? It's regarded as polite because we have what? We have a please. Can I have a salt? Could I ask you the time, please? Would you mind if I borrowed your pen? May I have the bill, please? So this one is used is more formal. May is more formal. So just pay attention to this one. Okay, need and want. If I say I need, is very direct, and this is what, and it is used for urgent request, something very urgent. Okay, I need a doctor. I want is very direct and can sound impolite. So everything direct sounds what? Sound impolite. We don't normally use it to make a request unless we want to be very direct. I want to speak to the manager right now. See, I need, I want. So need and want are very direct and to the point. That's why they are less polite. They do not sound they are polite. They are impolite. More examples about this. We have what? If you want to sound polite and indirect, you can use could, would you mind, do you think you could, I wonder if you could tell me, I wonder if you could tell me the correct word, okay, etc. So here we have also can and will. We sometimes use can and will to make a request, but this is what they are informal and impolite. Can you wake me at 7 o'clock? Can. It is polite, but it is informal, okay? And it is less polite than if you use could. Sometimes the manager or the boss, the head of the department, whatever, use the expression we need. We need is often used in work context by a boss or manager to ask for someone for something to be done in a polite way. We need to email the contract to Peter immediately. We need someone to go to the meeting. See, it is a polite way. We said that if I use need, okay, I need a doctor. See, the style is different when I say, for instance, here, we need to email. This is polite. This was impolite. Because when I say I need something, you are direct. But here the boss, the boss doesn't say I need. I need you. Say we need, and so he use what a plural. We need somebody or this thing to be done by a specific person, etc. So here we have what different types of making the questions. Also, I make some summary for this. Do you mind? Okay, would you mind? Could I? Would it be okay if? And you complete your sentence. Would it be possible if you could travel with me? Would you be willing to travel with me, etc. Here also, would you mind giving? Just pay attention to the type of here expressions. Do you mind what giving? Because giving mind takes ing. Would you mind getting? Could I ask? Okay, would it be okay if? So here we have what we have some examples about this. Yes, here are the references, and this is the end. So in this lesson, we have learned what we've taken some dialogues about flying. Where are you flying? We have taken what some questions, how to develop some questions, what types of questions to be asked. We have some vocabularies about flying. We have questions also. Questions, okay, and we have some linking verbs, reason, about reason, so, because, and because of. If you have any question, okay, please do not hesitate to post these questions on the stream in our Google Classroom. Thank you very much and have a good day.